A student roster report lists student demographic information with one row for each student. This report can be used to post grades, assignments, and even student addresses and phone numbers. Or you can use the student roster as an emergency list or checklist. Administration has asked you to create student rosters with demographic information to have on hand in case of a building evacuation or other emergency for all your classes. Let's use the student roster report to complete this task. We'll guide you through the activity. Follow along and try each step as it's described. From the score sheet, click the Reports tab. From the list of reports, select Student Roster by clicking the arrow next to the report name. On the Criteria tab, begin by selecting the output type. You want to print the rosters rather than export the data, so choose PDF. Next, define the sections you want to include in the report as all your active classes. Because you want all students listed on the class rosters, choose to include all enrolled students rather than a selection of students. Then, select the checkboxes for the student and parent information you'd like on the report. For this report, check Student Name. Check Grade Level. Check Mother's Name. Check Father's Name. Check Home Phone. And check Emergency Contacts. You also want to include an extra column that you can use to mark whether a parent or guardian was contacted in case of an emergency. To add a blank column, check blank 1. Then, change the name of the column from blank 1 to Contacted and press Tab. Scroll down to locate the sort options. Choose to sort the roster by student last name. Notice that, as you selected the student info and parent info checkboxes, the report preview area at the bottom of the window was populated with the corresponding field names. You can drag the fields around in the preview area to change their order. You can also adjust the column widths by dragging the vertical column lines to the left or right in the report preview. For example, you may want to decrease the width of the grade level column because it will only contain a 1 or 2-digit number. Or you may want to increase the width of the contacted column so you have enough room to make notes if needed. In this example, you don't need to format the report layout, so click Run Report without visiting the Layout tab. When the report is complete, select Open Report. Then click OK. Now you have student rosters for each class you teach that include emergency contact information for each student. You can print the rosters and let the office know that you're in compliance with the school emergency plan.